look at the type of win streaks I was going on using this deck. I blew, and I mean destroyed, the theme Chronicle using Weather Painters. I should have timestamps at the bottom. If you want to skip around, feel free to do so. This was the easiest event ever. I got my badge super quickly, and with that, let's get into the deck profile. So here we have the deck that I was tormenting the theme Chronicle with, and it's really good for a multitude of reasons. One is that a lot of decks in these events, they want to go second, so they let you go first, and when you go first, you put up a bunch of negates. So here's how the deck works. We have Weather Painter Snow, basically the best card. I'll explain this briefly and then show combos later. You're going to summon Snow. Snow is going to grab you the Snowy Canvas, one of the best cards in the deck. That'll search you arguably the third best card in the deck, or they're all really tied. Snowy Canvas is going to grab you the field spell. The weather forecast gives you a second normal summon. It also lets you link summon with your back row. And then you're going to go into Weather Painter Rainbow. The Weather Painter cards it points to basically become Omni Negates, and it's just ridiculous. It snowballs on you so fast. If you have Cloud in your back row, not in your back row, but you have Cloud on the field, when you link off, it's going to take the cards you just used to link summon. If you use 3, it's going to take 2 of them and put them right back on your field. We have continuous spell and traps, and that's because we're not just running this because they're floodgates. This is good because not only do all our monsters banish themselves, so we don't even care about the graveyard, but also the Thunder. The Thunder lets you send a face-up spell and trap you control to grab a Weather Painter spell and trap. So this deck actually synergizes with Floodgates hilariously, because if you don't need it, you can send it away and get one of your Weather spell and traps. So we have a lot of canvases. We have Sunny Canvas, Rainy Canvas. These cards aren't really here for their effects, but just because if we have them, they can come up, and they do. But you can use them with the weather forecast ability as link material, and that's really what you want, because if you have 2 canvases in your hand and you can get to the field spell, that's pretty much free link material. The traps are really strong, but we can't play them face up, so that's why we only have them at 1 copy. Anti-spell Fragrance seems like it would hurt us. It actually doesn't, because most of our spells come in face up. During events, you can pretty much end your opponent's turn with a well-timed Imperm, well-timed Ash. No Max E because we have anti-synergy since our cards will get banished, and I never really feel we even needed it, which is crazy. If your opponent Max E's you, it doesn't matter, because as you'll see, even full combo, you only really special summon once. And yeah, crazy. We didn't run Solemn Strike because we actually lose a lot of life points. Solemn Judgment's great because even if you have 10 life points, you can use it. Solemn Strike you get if you have less than 1500, it's useless to you. And the reason we run low on life points is because we use this card to increase our consistency so we can get the Snow to our hand so we can start our full combo, but we pay half our life points. In terms of the extra deck, all you really need is just Rainbow and Moonbow. Moonbow you don't go into as much, but it comes up. Rainbow, you don't need 3, but I did. Everything else was just cards that could come up. They banned access code for the event, so we have Avermax. Soldier of Chaos is great. Never came up. IP never came up. Nothing ever came up. But it was still crazy. We didn't even need it. We didn't even need them. And with that, hopefully the replays will give you more examples. And yeah, let's get into them now. Why not? Okay, getting into game 1 here. I don't know what the heck my opponent's playing. It's been a while. I had a lot of replays. But we're going to start off. And I chose this one first because this is typically how it goes. This is an ideal opening. So you're going to play the Snowy Canvas first, and then you're going to normal summon Snow. Snow is going to search you any Weather Painter spell trap and place it face up on the field. But the reason you want to play the Snowy Canvas first is because if they Imperm, you're going to use Snow's ability to just jump off the field. This deck dodges Imperm all the time. They didn't. We use Snow. We're going to get Cloud. Now, Cloud's useful because Cloud lets us link with our back row. And notice, Snow grabbed us, I believe, Forecast, I want to say. or we had Forecast in the hand. Either way, what matters is that when we link off here, we're going to go into Rainbow. And then Cloud is going to grab 2 cards, place them back, and all the Weather Painter monsters you use to banish themselves, to activate their effects, they come back. And the way this works is that these monsters gain effects based off the adjacent column they're in. So these cards give these 2 monsters effects based on if they're in their same column or adjacent. So Snow right here has the effect of Rainbowed Canvas, has the effect of Thundery Canvas, and has the effect of the Link monster pointing to it. It actually gets real intense. In fact, since I can tell I'm going to have to be specifying zones here, let me get my mouse. So you see, they dared to play the game, the Fool, and we just instantly negated, and the reason that's an Omni negate is because the Link monster is pointing to it. They do something else, we negate, we jump off the field. And then they just got a set, and that's how it goes. And we have a set Judgment. Standby phase, they come back, and Weather Painter is one of those decks that has so many things going on that your opponent just doesn't know. There's so much to read, there's so much happening that often you just overwhelm them, and simply because they don't know what all your cards do, you just beat them. So again, right there, Snow bounced off the field and sent a monster back to their hand because the Thundery Canvas is here. A card that not a lot of people play, but I think it's great. Thundery Canvas bounces monsters back to the hand that your opponent controls simply by banishing, and we just gain advantage. Everyone that activated their effects, they come right back. Another Judgment, and you can see this game's over. And, well, it's already over. I was going to show you her effect, but we'll do that in another video. Lot going on, lot happening. Let's get into the next replay. Game 2 against some variation of Pendulum here. We do have a Prosperity. So we only need a monster and then we can get cooking using, and yeah, that's pretty much the best we could ask for. Okay. Snowy effect, grab a canvas, banish itself, get the field spell. Field spell, sets another one. We did not link summon, which I think is extremely interesting. We're probably going to use this to bounce a monster to the hand. They're going to do their pendulum stuff. Okay, this card I wanted to explain last game. So, Weather Painter Aurora is one of the strongest monsters we have, and when she's on the field, your spell and traps cannot be destroyed. Right? Yeah, it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. So, extremely busted, in addition to all the other nonsense we have going on. They're going to attack. Aurora's going to use the effect of Thundery Canvas, banish herself, and bounce that card back to the hand. Except the difference being, she's going to come back in the standby phase. So you see how this deck just accrues resources. Okay, Snowy's going to use the effect of Snowy. Search a card. Going to use Prosperity, dig for 6. Bounce that to the hand, attack, attack. So I'm not even going into my Link monsters this game. As I say that, I was probably waiting for Cloud so I can reuse the Link material I used. And now we have an Omni Negate with 3 Omni Negates, and the Link monster itself can negate the summon, and we have a Solemn Judgment, and we have a Solemn Strike. Like, this deck was just so crazy. When I tell you, I obliterated this. They're going to do some more things. Fun thing with the event is that there's so many decks that you just don't know what they do. They're going to try to do something. I'm going to negate. I mean, this is actually just click buttons, the deck. Like, you don't even need to read. You have 3 Omni Negates, and they have, what, 5 cards? If you go first, and that's if you don't draw Judgment. Gonna link off again. Moonbow, because why not? Attack, attack, and that's game. Whew. These cards. There's so much going on. Also, notice my sleeves. Got the emblem. Another game, because why not? This might be a shorter video than most, but still. Wanted to show off the deck I was using. We're facing Goaty. Let me speed this up. So this Goaty guy, I believe, can special summon himself if he just banishes 2 fish from the grave. And that can be bad for us, because we do need a monster to get started. So the reason we set 3 here is because we don't have a monster to actually activate the Snowy Canvas. Forecast does nothing to us. Without a monster, we're kind of sitting ducks. And that's something else that, as busted as it can be, this deck does every now and then, just like break completely. But we have a monster, and it's the best one. So, set our canvas first, that way if they have Imperm, we can dodge it. They have something, what the hell is this? Shuffle one of your Ooh, negating the activation, that ain't good. That actually stops us. Oh, it would've, but we have Solemn Judgment. ×2. I forgot about that. We're gonna use Imperm, we flip it on that the fish. We get the forecast. They ash us, that's just so annoying. And we're gonna end turn here. We could have linked off into the Link 3 and had this come back as a negate, but I did not do that because I think I have a better chance of surviving here, because Snow has 2200 defense, and this can bounce a card if it attacks. Check that out. Had both Squids discard our hand and draw 5. Not sure if I would have done that, but they probably think they're winning here. They get Umi, Solemn Judgment again on that. They're gonna attack. We do not bounce to the hand here, because if we bounce to the hand, it would probably summon itself again and kill us. So we trade out for Aurora. That way, even if they kill us, at least we don't take enough damage for lethal. Look at this, 8,000 to 850 life points. They're gonna banish something, summon a fish, or whatever the hell that was. I'm sorry. So, standby phase. Snow comes back. They're gonna resummon their Link monster. Activate the field spell again. They synchro into this guy. They're still playing. But at this point, we're in a very good shape, because now we have Cloud. We're gonna go Snow for Snow. We summon again, normal summon again. Now we link off. Since we have Cloud, it's gonna set 2 cards back to our field. Boom, boom. Battle, attack. Then it's gonna banish itself, tag in for another Weather Painter monster. Send it. This must be so confusing. This must be so confusing to watch. This card lets you tag out for another Weather Painter monster if your opponent controls something. This one sends them back to the hand. This one lets you search any Weather Painter card. There's a lot going on. And one of the reasons it's so confusing is because your opponent doesn't actually understand all that's going on. We flip Anti-Spell Fragrance. They shotgun their cross-out Designator, which, you know, I would have set that. But they call Maxi, a card we don't run. Standby phase. We're going to get back the Cloud here, and they're going to leave. Which, can you fault them? Not really. More games. Because why not? I tried to skip to some of the more recent ones, because some of the games before we had like a not updated deck list, but we're gonna go get a pretty good opening. We have a monster and we have the snowy canvas. We're gonna summon all 3, so you can see my playstyle's a little different now, because now instead of, whereas before I would maybe keep the canvases on the field, now I'm just going straight into Rainbow. Because I also have a Floodgate too, going up against Crusadia here. So now I have an Omni Negate for Spell It or Trap, which I'm going to use here, which, questionable. But I do have a Floodgate up. But Crusadia is pretty good at OTKing, I guess? I don't really know their... I'll be honest, I don't really know their playstyle, which is something... Oh, that's it. Well, shit. I guess I'm going to pay for that one. But they only get in 1k damage. Something cool about events is that a lot of new playstyles you don't normally see. So I get my cards back. I don't want to... So instead of like playing beforehand and potentially like making another Rainbow, I don't want to play on the left side of the board here because of these 2 set cards. I think they're probably like imperms, and I don't want my canvases getting imperms, so I clear that. That way I can use this the extra deck zone on the right side. I'll get Snow, get another canvas, because why not? Use the field spell, summon Cloud. Now I'll link off with 3. Moonbow, I'll use Cloud's ability to grab 2. So why Moonbow here? They were summoning from the hand if they had like a Crusadia on the field. They're like one of those decks. They just need 1 and they can all get on field. So I really wanted more removal than anything else. And that's exactly what Moonbow does. It allows you to remove things if there's pointing to your monsters, really annoying. And if something bad happens to it, so shit goes south, it can just tag into Rainbow. So it's really a solid option. And when it... Okay, that's unfortunate. I was going to say, and when it's summoned, it can grab a Weather Painter that's banished. Well, it doesn't matter, because the opponent has Nibiru. So, here comes the Rock. Extinction event. Only 1,000 defense. And do I get people in the standby phase? Okay, that's good. That's all I need. He's going to get rid of the token, which is probably intelligent. But since he has a monster, I could tell... Oh my god, bro. What is this hand? I guess it's not that busted. He only had Nibiru and Ash. It only feels like a lot's happening. I come back. Pay half my life points for the low cost of 35k. Get another Snow. Set another canvas. Snow's going to tag out. Gonna get Aurora. Other Snow's gonna tag out. Get Cloud. Summon Cloud. Blink again. That didn't even happen. Nothing even happens. Put 2 canvases back. Cloud's gonna take a Weather Painter that was off the field or banished. Let me just show. When Cloud gets summoned, it can take a Weather Painter that's banished and special summon it. So outside the event, Cloud's like instant access code talker. It's literally just read and make a Link 4. But in games like this, it's useful. And he's gonna scoop it up. Another one. Okay, next game here. Up against going second. I don't even know. I don't know what this guy's playing, I'll be honest. I looked at his list. He clearly wants to go second, though, based on what I saw. And that's the thing. A lot of these replays are me going first. People are willingly just going second. And also, another really fun thing about events is that there are a lot of... I'm used to only facing, like, platinum... Not fucking platinum. Used to only facing, like, master rank players. But in events, you get gold, you get platinum, you get all types of people. So during my standby phase, Snow should come back, flip anti-spell, and have a set Judgment. Yeah, this is definitely one of my more recent games. Judgment that, because I don't know what the hell's going on, and, like, why not? No need to be, like, frugal with negates. I have so many of them. Sets 3, which is kind of scary. I'm going to tag out with Snow to add Snow to my hand, just so I can get more resources. Draw phase. Drawing Cloud's a very good draw. Snow come back. Other Cloud come back. Snow's set a canvas. Set Cloud. Snow's going to tag out. Send Rainy Canvas effect. Don't see that every day. Rainy Canvas, you can tag out, banish, and another one. I mean, these were going quick. Next game! So this game's pretty cool. I ran into a guy playing a Psy-Frame. I've never seen the whole archetype. You only ever see Driver. Ash, that hurts. But I can dig for 6, meaning I will almost definitely find whatever I need. Can I use 2 of that in one turn? Okay, it doesn't matter. We got Snowy. So, last game, Rainy Canvas. Saw the ability of that activate. And they're going to start with the Psy-Frames. I'm not going to pretend like I know what these Psy-Frames do. I'm assuming they're all annoying cantraps. But I'm assuming they only have 3 Driver, because that's all you're legally allowed to have. So that's 1 gone. They're going to get Maxi, which is... Honestly, I should have negated with Ash. Because now I can't tag out if they summon a monster. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. But like I said, I don't know what this guy's up to. I think he has like Terror Top in his deck. Because if I Ash the Maxi, I could have summoned a Weather Painter with a Rainbow, and then I could have used that to add. So I would have had a lot more advantage. They're already gonna just already adding things. It's all on my turn? I'm not gonna pretend I know these plays, but I do know that if I make my Link 3, it's not gonna matter if they negate, because I'll just negate them back. Goodbye. Bye. Set these back again. Attack. Attack. Set Imperm all the way over there. That way it's not messing with my weather cards, because I went on my weather cards together around my monsters. Yeah, they're gonna Gamma my Snow. I'm gonna negate their Gamma. Twink. And they will leave. Quick games. Got a game against Subterra here. Interesting. Let's see. I do go first. Speed this up. Dig for 6, because why not? Ideally, a canvas I could set face up would be good. Oh, okay. Weather forecast does that, which is I mean, you probably noticed this, but it's also what's on the back of the cards. They're going to max C. Doesn't matter, because that's a normal summon. We're going to get a canvas, and we will summon once. So they cycled their deck for one. Annoying. It's almost like we should ban that card or something. Crazy. But alas, 2 Solemn Judgments. I'll get Snow back. So I should negate that. Ah! Why am I not negating that? I guess because it doesn't really matter. But I guess it's kind of a win more thing. Because if I negated that, I could have just special summoned. Blink. This game is over. Oh, Crackdown. Anyway, I love Crackdown, by the way. One of my favorite cards. Gonna link up into Moonbow, because we can. Set 2 cards. Moonbow's gonna grab someone. Oh no, Call to Buy. Guess what? Just to demoralize them, I revived what they banished with Called by the Grave. I'll be honest, this man's a stronger person than I am. Some things, if they happen to me, I'm just gone. Bounce it to the hand, and adios. I could say maybe one more game. I think we're getting the concepts, but we can do a couple more. Yo, this game's against Avernus Self-Naturia. I love Naturia cards. I keep saying only one more, but the games go by relatively quickly. And I only have so many left. I might just do all the replays. Snow. Forecast. Summon Snow again. Link them all off. Rainbow. Not the strongest opening. But, you know, we do have Anti-Spell. That's pretty annoying. A lot of decks do just leave when they see that. And we have Ash. And we have... So this is like 4 negates. Avernus Sylph. I don't know if there are any decks that combine Avernus Sylph and Chariot. Maybe I'll try to make one. I was gonna make a, like, Avernus Sylph Naturia Soup deck back when Block Dragon was still a thing. They tribute summon for that bamboo shoot. Okay. Anyway. Interesting. He seems to kind of be out of gas. But I do love me some Naturia cards. I should try playing Avernus Sylph or something. But they're so expansive. At this point, might as well just do all of them. These games are taking like 30 seconds. Last game here is against the Giga Chad, who somehow managed to put together a somewhat competent stun deck. And this will really show you how versatile this deck is when it comes to dealing with things. So they have no special summon in Moon Mirror Shield, something that a lot of decks probably will just lose to, but not the gals. Zoop. Send you back to the hands. They're going to send it to the bottom of the deck because they saw that got them nowhere. Then we're going to summon again. We don't link off. I mean, should that even go in the video? I didn't think it was that bad. Connection failed. Yeah, right. Whatever. Let's end this thing. So yeah, that's how I speedran this event. As you can see, those games weren't very long. It just gets on people real fast. Yeah. I had a blast. I think I got every single mission done. I think I maybe have like 40 gems left because they add like the new gems for the event. Yeah, had a lot of fun. Hopefully the video wasn't too confusing. Maybe I'll try to throw things in to make it somewhat easier to understand. And with that, Weather Painter's best deck, and see you next time. Bye!